Hi everyone, Dr. Adam Williams here from Lifeforce Chiropractic. I'm standing here today with Darren Bruce. He's a high performance coach from EMB Strategies and he's actually my personal trainer. We both share a big passion for health, vitality and functioning at our best. Today we would like to share with you correct lifting and bending strategy or procedures, so that you can protect your body from injury and keep it functioning well for the long term. So Darren, would you like to give us a demo?
Sure.
With all your amazing wisdom and
Thank you for the intro.
skills.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to show you how to perform the deadlift correctly. When I do show you, it'll be very familiar to you. Everybody needs to actually do this movement. Might happen when you're picking up your groceries or picking up your kids. You're picking basically anything up off the ground. So the purpose of showing you this is to prevent any injuries, and the better you can do this technically, with the position your body is in, the less chance of injuries and problems, pain you're gonna go through. So I'll demonstrate it first, and then I'll explain 3 key points. All right. Cool. So the 3 key points are to keep your weight on your heels, and imagine that you are actually pushing your butt back to close a door behind yourself, and that's what will allow you to maintain a really strong position. And then all that happens once you have actually pushed your butt back as though you were shutting an invisible door behind you, just bend your knees slightly and reach your arms down by your side, keeping a nice the goal is to have a neutral, straight spine. So if your chest is up slightly while you're doing all of that, and you can rewind and watch again, both of us doing this, but then standing up with whatever you need to pick up off the ground. So those 3 key points again. The weight is on your heels firstly, and then you start to push your butt back like you want to close the door, like so. And just keep a nice neutral spine, so chest up with those straight arms by your side, picking whatever you are picking up. Okay?
Sure. Do you want to coach me through it?
Yeah, sure. So
Okay.
you'll now see me explaining as Adam does it as well.
We've done this many times. Okay, so I drop my weight back onto my heels. So my toes are really light, and now I'm pushing my bum back like this. So I want to imagine I'm going to pick up a pen off the floor, and I'm dropping down and I'm keeping my back straight, chin in, my chest open, and then I just come down and I can reach like that or I can reach like that. But I'm in this really strong position here. Okay, I'm not putting any load on my lower back. It's being taken all through here, and then I can come back up again. So
The most common mistake is bending the knees first before leading with the hips when we go to lean over, because we're so used to bending the knees usually when we go to sit down. So you want to lead with the hips, and that's what Adam does really well in that demonstration. He leads with the hips and bends them. It's we call it a hip hinge from the hips, and then the knees can start to bend secondary as a second priority. That'll be the safest and strongest position that your body will be in.
yeah. Are there any other little tips and troubleshooting things that you'd like to add for lifting well? Like an example for me is I think it's imperative to make sure that the object that you're going to pick up is very close to your center of gravity. So are there any other things you might want to add?
Exactly what Adam said. Whatever you're picking up, the closer it is to your center of gravity, like Adam said, the closer it is to your body, the stronger position you're going to be in. The second thing to add, another key principle, is to actually have your feet just stand naturally like you would. You don't need to have feet really wide apart. Have them underneath your hips so you can turn your knees outward, because what that does is actually allows the giant muscle in your bum to contract and actually support you through the movement of leaning over and actually picking something up. If the knees are turning in, then those muscles, the giant muscles in your butt, aren't really supporting much at all, and you can see how much of a big muscle you have there. Taking that out of the equation, it's a lot more loading on the back or the other areas that have to take the load in the body.
So I think that's it. Keep it simple, guys. Drop your weight onto heels, stick your bum out like you're going to push a door closed, and then hold that position as you drop down, keeping your spine straight. Keep the object that you're going to pick up close to your center of gravity, and hold that position as you come back up. And you'll protect your spine. This will reduce your likelihood of an injury in the now, but for the long term, you're putting less wear and tear on your spine. Just like if you're driving your car and you're putting less wear and tear on your tyres, it's going to last longer. That's going to be a better result for you. You're going to be able to move well into old age, much more likely that you're going to. So it's a really important piece of the puzzle, guys. I hope that's helpful today. And look, I can't recommend Darren highly enough, to be honest. He helped me shift my structure significantly in combination with the chiropractic work I've had. So yeah, look him up. He's awesome. He's currently training up around Broadbeach. So take care. We'll see you later.